You know, the GameCube is stuck in a pretty weird place in history. It is right after the Nintendo 64, as Nintendo took that big giant leap into polygons, and right before the smash hit that was the Wii. I mean, when they said everyone and their grandmother had a Wii, yes, there were plenty of grandmothers out there that we all know had Wiis. And, well, then there was the GameCube, which I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong in saying this, but I believe it was the first time that there had been a game released on multiple generations at the same time that wasn't a sports game. When Twilight Princess was released on both the GameCube and the Wii. But I believe I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. And with that, how's it going? This is Azure Tony, as I continue to go through each system and look at some of the best games that it had to offer. And today, we're taking a journey onto the GameCube. So dust off those controllers, dig out those memory cards, and, well, if you got a Wavebird still, I'm very envious of you. The Game Boy player would have been number 15. But since that's not an actual game, although let's be honest, it would be number 1 if we really talking here. But today, we're going to count down the top 14 games that absolutely rocked our worlds back in the day on the GameCube. So grab a seat, get comfy, and let's reminisce about some seriously awesome games. And as a quick reminder, all the rankings are based on a combination of factors, including overall quality, replayability, and impact on the gaming industry. Number 14, Metroid Prime. We're blasting off with the classic that changed the game, literally. Metroid Prime wasn't just another Metroid adventure. It threw us right into the thick of things with a mind-blowing first-person perspective. Exploring the creepy alien world of Talon 4, blasting space pirates with your trusty plasma beam, and uncovering the mysteries of Metroid Prime was pure, unforgettable fun. Now number 13, we have The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which for years, I'm gonna be honest, I read as The Wind Walker, which I think would have been a slightly more interesting game if you could walk on wind, or walk with the wind. But anyway, this Zelda entry may have caused a stir with its cartoony graphics back then, but you know, there is no denying the magic of Wind Waker. Setting sail across a vast ocean on your trusty boat, the King of Red Lions, felt like a true adventure. Not a fake adventure, a true adventure. Exploring those quirky islands, conducting a heroic orchestra to solve puzzles, and ultimately facing off against Ganondorf in an epic showdown made Wind Waker a Zelda experience unlike any other. Coming in at number 12, and which is going to be the first controversial placing, Super Smash Bros. Melee, the ultimate party starter. And yes, I realize the hate I might get for calling this a party game, but Melee is a party game. It is a party game. It is a party game. But it perfected the fast-paced fighting formula with a massive roster of iconic Nintendo characters. Whether you were a button-mashing casual or a frame-perfect tech master, Melee had something for everyone. From epic last stock battles with friends to the chaotic fun of item battles, Melee was pure fun that turned living rooms into competitive battlegrounds. There's a reason that this game still has a thriving scene today. Now for number 11, we gotta take it back to 2005 with Resident Evil 4. This wasn't just a great GameCube game, it was a landmark title that redefined survival horror. Resident Evil 4 took a bold step with a new third-person perspective, offering a more action-oriented experience while retaining the series' signature suspense. The haunting European village shrouded in mystery, the relentless chainsaw Ganado villagers, and the ever-present merchant with his iconic line, "What are you buying? which I'm sorry, I can't say it any other way other than with, you know, a little Brooklyn. It made Resident Evil a terrifying and thrilling adventure that left a lasting impact. And speaking of survival horror and lasting impact, number 10, we have Eternal Darkness: Sanity's Requiem. This psychological horror masterpiece was not for the faint of heart. Eternal Darkness messed with your mind in more ways than one. A unique sanity meter that affected the game's visuals, a compelling story told through multiple characters with troubled pasts, and disturbing imagery all came together to create a truly unsettling experience. You never knew what reality was, making Eternal Darkness a one-of-a-kind gem on the GameCube. And now for something completely different. At number 9, we got Pikmin II. Commanding adorable little Pikmin to conquer challenges and navigate environments was pure strategic joy. Pikmin 2 built upon the foundation of the first game, introducing new Pikmin types like the yellow Pikmin that could conduct electricity, and the white Pikmin that were immune to damage but could still be poisoned. The addition of a 2-player cooperative mode made Pikmin 2 a fantastic follow-up, offering a fresh experience, the charming and strategic gameplay. Now at number 8, Mario makes an appearance, because we don't count Super Smash Bros. With this, with Super Mario Sunshine. Sunshine took Mario on a tropical vacation to Isle Delfino, a beautiful yet mysterious island plagued by a shadowy figure who looked suspiciously like Mario himself. This innovative entry introduced Flood, a jet-like water cannon that Mario used to clean up goop, solve puzzles, and propel himself through the air. Exploring colorful levels from the sunny beaches of Bianco Hills to the spooky nighttime frights of Serena Beach, while hunting down shine sprites and uncovering the truth behind the island's pollution, made Sunshine a unique and memorable Mario adventure. And notice I said it was a first appearance because next up we have another one, with Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Recently remastered for the Switch, this critically acclaimed RPG sequel took the charming papercraft aesthetic of the original Paper Mario on the Nintendo 64 and cranked that son you-know-what up to 11. The story followed Mario and his new partner Princess Peach, who could, actually fight this time, as they journeyed to uncover the secrets of the legendary Thousand-Year Door. The innovative turn-based combat system incorporated time button presses and audience participation, adding a layer of strategy and excitement to the battles. With hilarious writing, memorable characters, and a world brimming with personality, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door remains a fan favorite and a true gem of the GameCube library. And when you're talking about gems on the GameCube, you definitely think of this next game. At number 6, we have F-Zero GX. Fasten your seatbelts, racers. F-Zero GX was a high-octane, futuristic racing game that pushed the GameCube to its limits. Breathtakingly fast speeds, intense cornering on magnetized tracks, and heart-pounding battles against rival racers made for an exhilarating experience. The game offered a diverse roster of pilots and machines, each with unique strengths and weaknesses, allowing players to tailor their racing style. The story mode, featuring branching paths and unlockable content, added depth to the high-speed action. For pure adrenaline-fueled racing, F-Zero GX remains a timeless classic. And that's right, kids, unlockable content. You didn't have to pay for a DLC back then, you just had to play the game. At number 5, we got Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. Live out your Star Wars fantasies in Rogue Leader. This thrilling flight combat game puts you in the cockpit of iconic X-Wings, Y-Wings, Z-Wings, P-Wings, and of course the Millennium Falcon, as you reenacted famous battles from the original Star Wars trilogy. Piloting your starfighter through asteroid fields, blasting TIE fighters out of the sky, and participating in epic space battles against massive Star Destroyers was an absolute blast. The game even featured bonus missions that let you take control of Imperial craft, offering a different perspective on the galactic conflict. Rogue Leader perfectly captured the excitement and scale of the Star Wars universe, making it a must-play for any fan. Now, I mentioned it a little earlier on, but number 4, The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess offered a darker and more mature take on the Zelda series. Link's Hyrule was shrouded in perpetual twilight, and the hero himself took on the form of a wolf for a significant portion of the game. Exploring the vast and atmospheric world, solving intricate dungeons, and facing off against monstrous enemies like the grotesque Redeads make Twilight Princess a unique and captivating Zelda experience. The game also featured the innovative mechanic of transforming between Link and his wolf form, allowing for different approaches to combat and puzzle solving. Twilight Princess masterfully balanced the dark atmosphere with the classic Zelda charm, resulting in an unforgettable adventure. Now, when you talk adventure, unfortunately, you don't talk about this next game, because it's not an adventure, because at number 3, we got Mario Kart Double Dash. Get ready for double the trouble! Mario Kart Double Dash took up the kart racing formula by introducing 2 characters per kart. This innovative mechanic allowed players to choose from a variety of unique team combinations, each with their special attacks and handling characteristics. Working together with your teammate to unleash special items, strategically placing them for both offensive and defensive purposes, added a layer of depth and teamwork to the classic Mario Kart races. This game also offered a variety of exciting, new, and classic tracks, from the vibrant beaches of Sunshine Coast to the electrifying night races of Luigi's Circuit. Whether you were playing solo or teaming up with a friend, Mario Kart Double Dash provided endless, chaotic fun. And fun was definitely had with that game. Because, well, we're all about the fun in gaming, and you know what else is all about having fun? It's number 2, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This game built on the groundbreaking formula of its predecessor. Samus Aran returned to explore the dark and desolate world of Aether, a planet shrouded in mysterious dark energy. The game introduced the innovative mechanic of light and dark beams, allowing Samus to manipulate both light and dark energy to solve puzzles and combat enemies. The atmosphere in Echoes was even more haunting and immersive than the original, with unsettling sound design and a constant sense of isolation. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes expanded the Metroid Prime universe in thrilling ways, offering a challenging and rewarding adventure for seasoned players. And our number 1, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Brace yourselves for a strategic RPG unlike any other on the GameCube. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance took the series to new heights with its deep turn-based combat, captivating storyline, and unforgettable characters. You take on the role of Ike, a young mercenary who finds himself embroiled in a continental war. The innovative combat system, where permanently losing characters added a layer of weight to your decisions, made every battle strategic and engaging. Path of Radiance's rich world building, political intrigue, and epic battles make it a true gem for RPG fans and a deserving champion of the GameCube library. Is that what you expected at number 1? Or was that a little bit of a shock? Fire Emblem Path of Radiance taking the crown here. Well, I'm sure that just like every list that's out there, some of you are going to disagree, so let me know down in the comments what would be your number 1. And if there's things that maybe got missed out of this list that you would have put on there, or things you would have left out, let me know that too. Hopefully, some of these games brought back memories for some of you, and for others reminded you that these games were mostly 20 years ago. Yes, I feel old as well. So, until next time, this has been Azure Tony. Today, we definitely found some fun in gaming, and I hope you enjoyed yourselves too. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I'll catch you next time.